Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and Chicago. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Perkins is out there with Divac. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Scott, and it's Worthy in at the 3. Johnson with it. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Jordan dishes to Pippen. Grant against Perkins. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Grant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Now here's Johnson. Inside to Perkins. Sam Perkins converts. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
So it's the Lakers now. Scott the pass to Johnson. The drive by Scott. And there's Worthy on the assist by Scott.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Los Angeles on D. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Perkins. Scott inside. Guarded by Pippen. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Johnson outside.
Defensive foul. John Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Paxson. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
The drive by Jordan. Got that one up quick. Jordan's got his first points in this one. Here's Johnson. Shot from 12. Divac. Tip back in for 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's Cartwright, and there's the rejection. Knocked away. Dishes it to Worthy, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. We talked about this matchup, and he said, you know, the thing about this game that's tough is their discipline and recognition offensively. Whenever you make a mistake at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So we've really got to be on our game. Guys, so much of this game is mental. We'll see who wins the chess match.
Doris, thanks. No better way to enforce your defense if you can keep that defensive shooting percentage to a minimum.
And for that to happen, Kevin, it's going to take a complete group effort defensively.
Steve, that's an excellent point. Defending a team that really can stroke it like this, requires an awful lot of good communication among all the defenders. Everybody has to be chattering and aware of where bodies are at all times.
Chicago with the ball, trailing here by 8. Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Now Johnson. Purdue, he's checked in for the Bulls.
That's his first personal foul. Third and 2 foul. Coming onto the floor for 4 points. Will Purdue.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Purdue against Divac. The feed to Worthy. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
It's pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on the free throw. Chicago making a switch here. Livingston's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Perkins. He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 6. Scott kicks to Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Pippen after the basket by the Lakers. Purdue, no luck. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Worthy. James Worthy stuffs it through.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Hodges checked in for Scottie Pippen. And then for Los Angeles, Thompson comes in for Vlade Divac. And Drews subbed in for Byron Scott. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Here's Drew. Into Johnson. Deflects the pass. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Now here's Worthy. 6 points for him. That's good.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
They've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
That's turnover number 3, not the way you want to start the game.
Inside. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Jordan, and Johnson sends it back.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
On defense, the Bulls, a 12-point game.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
AC Green. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. Jordan with it. To end the run, misses off the right iron.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Lakers leading by 12. They double-team Johnson. Here's Green. B.J. Armstrong comes up with the rebound. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. That one wide left.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And here is Johnson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Poked away. Pass to Drew. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green And the layup's good off the glass.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Right side, Jordan, and stolen by Worthy. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 14. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Pretty impressive quarter for this club, showing great confidence in their ability to come out and play well.
Steve, I agree. I mean, they've been the more aggressive team early on, and it shows.
They've got Cartwright. Pippen is out there with Grant. That's John Paxson. And it's Hodges in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Worthy. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Worthy's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. Hodges against Scott. Swiped it away. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Adi Divac checked in for Eldon Campbell. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Cartwright against Divac. Stolen away. Here is Hodges. He feeds it to Grant.
Los Angeles foul call. That's his first personal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For your Bulls, Horace Grant. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
Now here's Worthy. 10 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Worthy's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Here's Hodges from beyond the arc and then some.
And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
The floater, and he gets the bucket. Hodges has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
There's the pass to Worthy. And he banks in the layup. Worthy's got 16.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Paxson. No luck. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. The drive by Scott. Kicks to Worthy. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
It's Pippen on the wing. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Divac has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Drew, guarded by Paxson. Here's Worthy. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Scott, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 9.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
The rebound by Pippen. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Grant. The rebound by Drew. The Lakers with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. Jordan, he's checked in for Hodges. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. And then for Los Angeles, Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. Green comes in for Perkins. And it's Johnson in for James Worthy.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Lakers leading by 20. Here's Johnson, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
1:24 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago. We've got 1:13 left here in the 2nd. Into Green. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy. Armstrong
with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now, here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Livingston can't get it to go.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That's good from Scott. Worthy's checked in for the Lakers. Scott hits them both. Here's Jordan. Nice D from Scott. And here is Johnson. He's got 6.
Defensive foul. B.J. Armstrong. That's his 2nd personal foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And the first one at the line is good. Bulls making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Armstrong with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pippen for 3. No luck. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers ahead. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. James Worthy having a dominant impact in this game.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And, Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Worthy out there with Perkins. Then it's Divac. Then there's Byron Scott. And it's Johnson in at the point. Divac against Cartwright. And here's Jordan outside. And that one's good. Jordan's got 11 points.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And that one's good.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Cartwright. Wing shot on the way. Again, the miss by Pippen.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Here's Jordan. Here's Cartwright. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Johnson dishes to Divac. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Scott. 13 points in the game. 6 to shoot. The drive by Worthy.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for James Worthy. He's got 16 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And both free throws good for Worthy. And here is Jordan. He's got 11. Pass to Cartwright. Shoots a fader, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Johnson with it. He's got 9. James Worthy on the wing. He kicks it to Scott. Some solid defense from Grant.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Here's Johnson. There's the dish to Worthy. Johnson against Paxson. That's blocked. The kick out to Worthy. Johnson goes in, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Feeds to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 15. Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. Here's Divac, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And here we go with Scottie Pippen. From deep, Jordan. Worthy pulls it in. Worthy's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Passes it to Divac. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now Pippen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Paxson. Johnson with the block. Inside to Perkins. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old-school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
Here's Drew. Green, the pass to Worthy. Goes up again. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Campbell is screen on Armstrong. Back to Worthy. Into Johnson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Armstrong with it. Purdue with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson left side. And he gets it to go. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
That's good. Worthy's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. It's hauled in by Hodges.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Armstrong. Worthy, a screen on Armstrong. Dishes it to Worthy. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good. Worthy's got 22 points.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
And here is Johnson. Williams is out there with Johnson. Then there's Hodges. Then there's Davis. And it's Paxson in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hodges, that's good.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Drew. Smith on the wing. Here's Drew. Shot clock at 6. And here is Williams. And not sure what he was thinking there. Here is Hodges. He dishes it to Davis. And Smith with the block. Fast break. The Lakers ahead.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Williams. Pass to Drew.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Second team foul.
Williams attacking. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Hodges. Second chance shot. Williams can't hit. Now here's Williams. From 10 feet out. And the Lakers with another miss. Here is Williams. Here's Hodges. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, shooting a lot of free throws is a hallmark of the league's top scorers. Generally, it's a way to be efficient. The jump shot not always going to be there for players. So to be able to physically impact the game by attacking the paint, drawing contact, drawing fouls, that's really what the stars can do.
And he makes both free throws. And Steve, you talked about the health risks of taking it inside and drawing fouls. Some studies have shown when a player, Clark, gets fouled hard, they are less likely to take it inside again.
You know what? I'm not sure about that. Who knows what the deal is when guys don't go inside, but it may be something the league will take a look at.
Now here is Smith. 6 on the shot clock. A step back shot here. And Davis pulls it down.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Taken away by Williams. And it's the Lakers on the break. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Williams inside. Tries again. And it's laid in by Davis.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
It's tipped. Williams attacking to stop the drought. Williams with the block. Here's Drew. Thompson passes to Drew. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Thompson, a screen on Paxson.
You know, guys, every coach would love to play his star player every minute of an NBA season, but it's impossible given the limits of endurance and the risk of injury. It's basically a balancing act. I think teams are becoming wiser, though, in terms of keeping players fresh and helping them recover between games.
And the Bulls making a change here. Cartwright's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Paxson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And looking at player recoveries, now with the ability to track player movement, either with cameras or even sensors that players can wear, teams are better able to measure the workload of players, helping them make decisions about where rest is needed and when it's needed, and even help them predict when there's a risk of injury. And that's really the golden bullet. And again, another example of information being used to enhance player performance.
Now, here's Thompson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And guys, across sports, the key to winning is keeping your star players available.
Well, teams are learning a lot from player tracking. You know, for one, morning shoot-arounds may be more draining than we realized, so some teams are cutting those down. And also, athletes do better with frequent short rests, so subbing often can leave players with more energy in crunch time.
Armstrong's checked in for Chicago. They get the rebound. Johnson with it. Outside Williams. Now the feed to Armstrong. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
E.J. Armstrong with the basket.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Drew. He's guarded by Hodges. Thompson, a screen on Armstrong. Scott, good.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And he gets it to go.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
1:42 left in the fourth quarter. The screen from Campbell. Scott up top. Now the pass to Drew. Here's Campbell. He's guarded by Hodges. Campbell's shot's good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright, and Livingston subbed in for Williams.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts. I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
The screen from Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Armstrong. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Now, here's Scott. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Scott. Shot clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Armstrong. Unloads. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Drew passes to Scott. Williams kicks to Scott. Passes it to Drew. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.